This is Camp Asabo.
830 acres of sand and trees, 110 staff and a herd of 25 horses. A muddy, spring-fed lake.
No poison ivy, but plenty of ticks. And other things.
70 years of camping.
It's been your summer home for the last decade. When you first came as an adventure camper, you were homesick, picky eater, and afraid of heights.
You try some new things and learn to subdue your fears. But the most important thing is you learn to trust Jesus.
That was 10 years ago. Coming to camp has become an annual tradition.
You're not adventure campers anymore.
You climb to the top of the rock wall with ease. You challenge us in soccer games. We're grateful to be a part of your journey. We've seen you grow and develop in your walk with God, and we can't wait to see where He takes you from here. So we want to share some advice.
There are two ways you can live your life. You can live for yourself, or you can serve others like Jesus did.
In the next 5 years, you will make some of the most important decisions in your life. Take the counsel of Proverbs 3. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He shall direct your paths. So how do you trust in the Lord with all your heart? First, you have to believe that He really does love you and wants to bless you. Has God already helped you through some stuff? When you remember what He has done before, it'll be easier for you to trust Him in the future. You need to trust Him like you trust the ropes at high adventure, like you trust the mighty pine trees and the steel anchors. Sooner or later, trust will require action, like jumping off the leap of faith, like letting go of the wall and sitting back in your harness. God is watching you grow. When you're ready to take the next step, He'll tell you, like the wakeboard instructor telling you to cross the wake. He'll ask you to do things that make your palms sweat and your heart race. He's forging you into something beautiful and strong. Everything He asks you to do is for a reason. And lean not on your own understanding. Even though He has a perfect plan, we won't always understand it right away. Following God's will brings perfect peace. It's the peace of knowing you're exactly where God wants you to be. He doesn't make mistakes, and He has a plan to bring you through. It's a peace that lasts through the storm as well as through the calm. The will of God won't lead you where the grace of God can't sustain you. And when you let God work in your life, you'll have some amazing experiences. He will use you in ways you never thought possible. In all your ways, acknowledge Him. Pray about every decision you make. There's nothing too small for God to care about. And by asking for His guidance, you demonstrate your willingness to follow Him. He will direct your paths. That doesn't mean God will tell you what will happen over the next 50 years of your life. He leads us one day at a time. That's how He keeps you close to Him. You won't always know what's around the next corner. There's really only one thing that matters. Every day, give yourself to God, surrender to His leading, and see where He takes you.